Welcome back, everybody, and today we're going to be making a classic wooden jerkbait. These lures always have a pretty cool action, and for this one, we're going to have 3 spots for treble hooks, a lip on the front, and also the line tie. We're also going to use lead throughout the body here just to make sure that it balances and sinks the correct way. Should be a lot of fun, so let's get started. If you guys have any lure build ideas, I'd love to hear them, so feel free to leave a comment down in the description on all of your ideas for what we could do for next week's video. So this is a basic shape, and I'm not really quite sure what kind of wood this is. Just a piece of scrap wood I found, but it kind of smells like tulips or some kind of flowery scent. So if you guys know what kind of wood smells like flowers, let me know down in the comments, and that could be what this is. But anyway, there's a basic shape, and now it's time to shape it out. While I was working on shaping up that jerkbait, I was also making a batch of these Senkos, and those ended up really nice. And thank you to all the comments on one of my previous videos where I made these on how to make them even better. So we're also going to be fishing with these over the summer along with all of the hard baits we make, so make sure you look out for those videos. Anyways, back to the jerkbait. So now we have this lure here temporarily together, so we're going to try to figure out where the weight should be placed. I'm going to try to get this thing to kind of float like that just a little bit, with a little bit of its tail out on the water yet. I definitely don't want this thing to sink really hard, and I don't want it to float completely either, so we're going to try to get a happy medium. So that is the weight placement that we're going to try out first, and as you can see here, these hooks are just a little bit too big for this lure. I would be normally using a little bit smaller of a size, but I actually just ran out of those size hooks. So in order to get the video out for you guys on Saturday, we're going to have to test this thing with some bigger size hooks. And I will get some more before we actually go fishing with this lure in the summer and springtime. But that's what we're have to work with for now, and it actually might help us out because the more weight we add to the bottom, the more it might be realistic, because we're going to add paint and clear coat and all other aspects of weight to this lure that we aren't going to be able to test right now at this moment. So the hooks might be able to help it out and kind of counterbalance the testing process, but hopefully that made sense. But long story short, I'm just going to test it out with these bigger size hooks. Alright, I think that's pretty perfect. It's just a little bit out of the water yet. It's pretty balanced in terms of where it's floating, and that lip will definitely allow it to pull it down and get a good action out of it. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that, install these, and seal up the holes. So now that we've all the components ready for this lure, it's time to paint. We add some white as a base coat and then some pink as a vibrant undertone to all the other detail that will be added to this lure. So the next step is to add some of this Wicked Metallic Fastback Green. It's a really cool color, sprays pretty well, and also has a really cool color shift effect to it. We add some scales at the top here with some mesh that I got from an aquarium fish net. Then we add some more detail to this lure with another stencil and some silver. We just add some stripes to the bottom, which was a subtle detail, but I think added a lot to the lure. And now some gill plates with a homemade stencil I made, with adding some black to it and then also some black to the top. We also then add some white to these gill plates, just to add some depth and pretty cool texture to the lure. Then we add some pectoral fins to the side and also a pink stripe at the end of the lure. Overall, not very complex paint scheme, but I think it will definitely get some fish's attention. Here it is, everybody, the finished up jerkbait. Make sure you guys stay tuned to my channel over the spring and summertime, because I plan on taking all these lures I made during the wintertime and be able to go out fishing with them and hopefully catch a bunch of fish with them. So, pretty awesome lure, and pretty happy with how it ended up. All different kinds of colors and different things incorporated into it, which I think will allow it to have a great action. So with that being said, thank you for sticking with me till the end, and we'll see you in the next one.